Aaron Judge is simply unstoppable. The New York Yankees star shone once again and played a key role in the dominant 12-3 victory over the Milwaukee Brewers, securing the spot in the series. But believe me, this is just the beginning. What's coming next could be even more impressive. Did you know that Aaron Judge is already considered one of the greatest talents in recent MLB history? And if you think he has already reached the top, get ready, because he is just beginning to show his true strength. With 4 home runs in the last 2 games, Judge is already defying all expectations, and the season is just starting, but the best is yet to come. And with every game, he proves why he's the current American League MVP. With simply absurd numbers such as an OPS of 2.461, 11 RBIs, and 8 runs scored in just 11 plate appearances, Judge is completely dominating the stats and showing that he is in his best form. What's even more impressive is the fact that he's playing with remarkable consistency, even with all the pressure that comes with the MVP title. And amidst all this, what stands out most is Judge's humility. He knows that success is a result of hard work and dedication, and despite all of his excellence, he keeps his feet on the ground. We're getting there, Judge told the New York Daily News, reflecting on the team's performance and his current form. He knows the season is just beginning, and there's still a lot to achieve. And of course, to avoid a start as difficult as it was in 2024, Judge made strategic adjustments in his preparation. He worked in the offseason and during spring training to improve his consistency at the plate. And without a doubt, these adjustments are paying off. By the way, if you also want to stay on top of everything about the Yankees and MLB, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot to continue bringing quality content to you. Don't miss any updates because the season is just heating up, and I will keep you informed on everything with exclusive analysis and the best plays. Speaking of offensive power, the New York team is making history at the start of the season. With 15 home runs in the first 3 games, the Yankees match an impressive MLB record. That's right, 15 home runs in just 3 games. This proves that the Yankees have one of the most powerful lineups in the league. And there's a detail that could change everything: the use of innovative torpedo bats. Some players, like Judge, have been benefiting from this technology to improve their performance at the plate, boosting the numbers even further. They are dominating the games in a way no one could have imagined. But despite the success of this innovation, Aaron Judge remains faithful to his traditional style of play. He believes his work method and approach have spoken for themselves over the years. What I've done in the last few seasons speaks for itself, Judge said to MLB.com, making it clear that for him, it's not about technology or tricks, but rather hard work and dedication. And judging by the results, this traditional method really works. Now, with an explosive season ahead, the Yankees are more focused than ever. And after this historic series, they now turn their attention to the Arizona Diamondbacks, who will be the team's next big challenge. The series starts on Tuesday, 1, at Yankee Stadium and promises to be a true battle. With Judge leading the team, the New Yorkers are determined to keep their winning streak and solidify their position as one of the favorites in the American League. You won't want to miss it. Did you know that Marcus Stroman's future with the Yankees could change at any moment? The New York team had a solid start to the season with an opening day win, but injuries are putting tremendous pressure on the roster. Now, with key players sidelined, Stroman becomes a strategically important player for the rotation, but his stay with the Yankees may only be a matter of time. If you're curious about what's behind the situation and how it could impact the Yankee season, keep watching. Injuries are putting the Yankees on high alert. Garrett Cole, one of the rotation's main stars, has been lost for the season, and other 2 key players, Luis Gil and Clark Schmidt, will not be available at the start of the year. The rotation is depleted, and the Yankees need to find a solution fast. The good news? Stroman showed up at a crucial moment, as the Yankees were trying to trade him in the offseason, but couldn't find any suitors. And honestly, this may turn out to be a huge benefit for the New York team, as he's become one of the only viable options to fill the gap in the rotation while other pitchers recover. But what happens when the Yankees get healthy? With Cole, Gill, and Schmidt returning, the Yankees roster will likely have a more robust rotation option. This could put Stroman in an uncomfortable position, as he may become expendable once the team is back at full strength. Many are already speculating that Stroman, who has been an effective pitching option, may be traded during the season if his trade value rises. According to Rucker Herringy of Fansided, he believes the Yankees will look for a way to move Stroman before the end of the season if he continues to perform well. Why is Stroman in the spotlight right now? The player, who signed a 2-year, $37 million contract before last season, had a rough first year with the Yankees. His 4.31 ERA didn't meet expectations, and he didn't fully live up to what New York fans hoped for. But Stroman is an experienced pitcher, a 2-time All-Star, and many believe he still has the potential to recover and help the team when needed, especially as the team deals with these injury issues. Even with his high salary, Stroman has a lot to offer, especially if he proves himself as an innings eater, being an important piece in the Yankees bullpen for some time. Could he raise his trade value? The key to Stroman's success with the Yankees is that he needs to pitch well enough to attract interest from other teams, especially those struggling with their rotation, like the Yankees are now. New York's goal seems to be using him as a temporary piece until the other players recover. If Stroman performs solidly, he could become a valuable asset during the mid-season trade window, especially for teams looking for an experienced and reliable pitcher. For the Yankees, this trade could be an opportunity to acquire a player with more potential to further strengthen the team or even balance the roster. But what does Stroman have to offer long-term? Stroman's contract includes a 2026 player option, which kicks in when he hits 140 innings pitched this season. This means that if he stays healthy and continues to pitch at a high level, he could become an important piece of the Yankees in the future. Should they decide not to trade him, with a career ERA of 3.72, Stroman has the credentials to be a solid pitcher, and if he continues to shine, he could be a valuable part of New York's puzzle if the team decides to keep him. However, don't be fooled. The Yankees are not betting on Stroman for a deep playoff run. This is important because, while Stroman is useful in the short term, he is not seen as the key to the team going far in the postseason. His presence in the rotation is more of a temporary solution to cover the gaps created by injuries. New York's real goal seems to be using him while the other pitchers recover. And if he excels, they'll trade him for something more valuable down the line. For Stroman, this may be an opportunity to salvage his career, which hasn't gone as planned with the Yankees so far. And what does this mean for the Yankees season? The pressure is now on Stroman to fill his role while the team adjusts. He has a golden opportunity to prove his worth and raise his stock before the trade. But, as always, the Yankees situation could change at any moment. If Stroman doesn't meet expectations, or if the other pitchers recover in time, he could be traded quickly. Therefore, this is a crucial moment not only for the team, but also for Stroman's career. Now, if you want to stay up to date on all the moves and what the Yankees might do with Stroman, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's going to be a season full of surprises, and we're going to follow every step with you. And if you haven't seen our video about the Yankees injury situation and how it could affect the season, don't miss it. Click here to watch and stay even more updated on everything happening in the Bronx.